just an old truth teller. I'm your candid friend. I'm not some daydream seller. I do not pretend.
Hi, how you doing? It's a hot one today, huh? Happy Independence Day. On my Facebook page, I put up a link to a Charles Kuralt thing about Independence Day that he did years ago. Nothing has been done better since or before. Take a look at it. Couple things going on. It is Saturday, July 4th, 2020, and like most things, doesn't quite feel the same. Nothing feels the same anymore, it seems. Let's get on with the show, as they say. Awesome. That's awesome. A recreated 1980 news. This just in. Out of control. The fireworks are out of control. I haven't heard a single siren in weeks of this. And the people that are doing it are in position for 5 to 10 minutes typically at a time. And I know people are going to blame the police. People are going to say the police don't have to do it because of what's being done to them. I get both sides, but here's the reality of it. No matter what your job, what you do, no matter what it is, if you collect a check and you cash a check, then you do the job, whatever it is. I said it about anything. Please just do the job. Bit of a safety issue going on out there. It's getting a little out of control because you have people that it's not like, oh, if we got a Roman candle back in the day, it was a big deal. Now it's well beyond Roman candles. It's well beyond that. It's completely out of control. It sounds like a battlefield. And the problem is between pets, children, people with PTSD in general, it's not considerate at all to have it just going on randomly all over. It's just not considerate. Something needs to be done. And another topic. I left the annoying sound. I'm sorry. Whoops, it's going the wrong way. Hold on. I broke it. There's one slide I was looking for. That makes no sense. The one slide I wanted to show. I had a slide about the things that were this wasn't okay. Skip the sound. I'm sorry. I apologize. It wasn't right. But this is what we're fighting for. This is out of control too. God, that's annoying. Bars, weddings, restaurants, beaches. This is what we're fighting for. These are not essential things. These are not essential things. These are not things that we have to survive. These are add-ons. These are mini vacations. This is not worth your health. This is not worth your safety. This is not worth it. The money that's being made in those industries is not worth it because somebody's going to come back and start a suit, and then it's just going to just slide down the line, and business is going to get harder because they're going to get sued in the closing. Too many times, people are trading their safety for money or convenience. You can eat at home. You can drink at home. You can get married in a small civil ceremony like people used to do back when marriages lasted 50 years. And you can have a party next year, or you can party later. You can still have your wedding delay it a year. If they do weddings, if they do the marriage and they do a wedding a year later, I guarantee you there'll be less weddings. I don't think many people make it. You can't go to the beach at home, but you can buy 25 pounds of sand, put it in the bathtub, and improvise. So please, safety isn't worth it. Money, social, food, alcohol, sunlight, sand, ceremony, it's not worth the safety. The data's there, the numbers are there. Things are going up. We got to do every bit that we can to keep that from happening, because if it gets out of control in the midst of summer, in the places it surged, the real problem, people think that, oh, it's flu, it's not going to, it's not going to hurt that much, blah, blah, blah. The problem isn't that we just get decimated by it. The problem is that the hospitals get overwhelmed. And this thing, which is semi-treatable, gets ahead of them. And so your loved one, your nana, can't get in the hospital in the right priority because it's too backed up with other people that are sick. Nana goes to the wedding and gets sick. And now everybody in the family knows that Nana got it at your wedding from scungy old cousin Bob. And you got to live with that the rest of your life. It's not worth it. Put it off. Wait. And lastly, we have these things going on, and we're talking more and more about blaming people. An individual should not be singled out as a sole spokesperson or representative of their group, whatever their group is. And that doesn't just mean race. It's not right. It's not fair. It's being used by people for the wrong reasons. It's being used to fan the flames of discontent. Okay. People are good. People, when they group together, the dynamic changes them into different kinds of animals, sometimes not so good. Don't get in the midst of this divisiveness. And I'm begging everybody, please take me off of whatever feed you have that put out your quasi racist, quasi narrow minded remarks, whatever they are. I'm not a liberal. I'm not a conservative. I'm a human being, and I just can't stand seeing people I think are smarter posting stupid, dumbass crap. So please fix it. Enjoy your Independence Day, because despite everything, I still in my heart believe we live in the greatest country, in the greatest democracy ever created. And while we have our problems are simply explained by this. In the grand scheme of the history of civilization and politics and government, if you look at the age on the timeline, the United States of America is the angry teenager of the world. And as the angry teenager, we don't want to listen. We want to go do what we're going to do, because you're not going to tell us what to do, old man. So that's where we are. And we're taking a little hit because of it. We got to learn the hard way, get over it. We will be back. This country is great. This country has always been great, and hopefully will always be great. The individual and the freedom that the individual in this country has is unparalleled in its conception and its implementation. And the same people on this day that celebrate the independence of this country breaking away because we wanted freedom, we wanted to be on our own, we wanted to be left alone in this new land, should have a better understanding of what people are asking for. Because the protesters, the good ones, are not asking for something special. In reality, what they're asking for is a seat at the table and the same consideration that's being given to others without question automatically. They shouldn't have to do that. The fact that they have to do that is a problem. That's a sign of what's wrong. And as soon as we recognize the problem, we can begin to address fixing it, and everybody can get back to business. So, eat something that's bad for you. It's slathered in some kind of sauce. Vegetarians, do whatever you do, and you do you, and do you well. Happy Independence Day. Take care, guys.
I'm just an old truth teller. I'm your